Good morning. It is about 7 o'clock, February 15th, Thursday. And the importance of Thursday is it is a coaching check-in. So even though I don't have clients for a while, a couple hours, we always head to the gym upon waking up, getting ready, and try to keep the variables consistent. So gonna check our weight, take some progress photos, send in to Nick, and then wait for feedback. So we've been on the program now for about 2.5 months, and started off at 226. Last week I was 222, but big difference. Instead of focusing on weight loss or things like that, because my goal right now is not to lose weight. My goal is really just how I look, and so kind of more of a recomposition phase is I guess what it would be commonly known as. So recomposition, kind of the mythological pursuit of gaining muscle mass and losing body fat at the same time. So which honestly now I'm a little bit more of a believer, because although I've lost 4 pounds on the scale, I look so much bigger in other areas. I feel so much stronger. Lifts are going up, all sorts of things. So can't really complain. But with that said, we're gonna head to the gym, and today's an off day. So after the check-in, we'll do a little bit of cardio, and kind of just patiently wait near 20 plus hours to be able to touch the weights again. So probably knock out some business stuff, be productive in other ways, making some big plans for the gym in the next couple years, and seeing where we want to grow. So exciting stuff. Yeah, let's get into the gym. Let's get our check-in done and see where we're at. Maybe do an InBody Scan, see where the body composition is for the past couple, I don't know, I can't remember the last time that I did one. I know I did one at the very beginning, so maybe we'll compare those dates. Okay, so we are gonna do a check-in. Keep things consistent. Just go under and over. No socks. No cash or anything to hold us back, but that's post Hawaii, which honestly I was a little curious how that was going to go, because diet-wise I was probably about 60% on point. Just eating a bunch of poke and rice, mostly. A lot of fish, seafood, and the rice. The hardest part about doing this body scan is to keep your arms on the side of your body, but if you're more muscular, it's kind of impossible. 226, skeletal muscle mass 121.3, but body fat percentage says it's 5.3. So I'm gonna say it's at least 6.3. I always kind of just bump up 1%. Rounding errors, maybe. Alright, so we just do a front check-in. Side. Hands up, side. Then just a little bit back. Those are the measurements that I normally send in. Those are the images that I normally send in. And that way, I'm just going to have consistent photos to compare every single time. I'm not trying to take, certain poses or anything like that. Because as I practice posing, I'm getting better and better posing in theory. More photos, I was inferior, better poses, better writing, all that stuff. So to keep things consistent, I try to just think front, just relaxed, side, and then moving the arms out of the way, so side definition, any kind of protrusion in the lower abdomen, things like that. And then of course back, starting to stand tall, position consistent, not slouching or anything like that. So keeping things consistent, head tall, shoulders pulled back, not close, but just good posture. And that's how I do check-ins. But let's look at the InBody results and kind of see where we are at the beginning. So, going over the InBody results here, nothing too crazy, nothing too surprising. I don't really know how much confidence I put into some of these metrics, like the body fat, for example, being 5.3%. Again, I always kind of just add 1 percentage point to that minimum. I'd like to compare that to like a DEXA scan to see kind of where I'm at more consistently. But weight right now, 220.6. Body fat mass, the total pounds of fat in my body right now, it says 11.6. Sometimes that can be fluctuating with water, a bunch of different variables. Not to really get into all that, most of the important stuff that I want to cover here is just the differences from not having a coach to my first coach to now working with Nick. And this is not to say that my previous coach wasn't good or Nick is better, which, although I do believe that, it's more so that there's a better fit for me personally, my style of training, what I prefer, and what works best for my body. And just relationship, like communication styles, feedback, constructive criticism, things like that, and how we kind of handle the process and all that stuff. So, what I have here, what I'm trying to really highlight is this portion before the square is just random scans from not having a coach. These two here were kind of my starting points of when I hired a coach. And then this square here, this last square, 1, 2, 3. You see the 220.6, that's since working with Nick. So, again, gone down 5-6 pounds total since working with Nick, but maintaining muscle mass, and yeah, so just basically altering body composition, body fat percentage, not necessarily by bulking then cutting, but right now just kind of in that recomposition cycle. So, losing fat and maintaining muscle mass has been kind of the name of the game and the key to my success right now. Kind of hard to do. Again, I kind of talked about earlier in this segment about the difficulties of gaining muscle while losing fat. And so while I'm a little bit more skeptical of the ability to do that, I do think it is somewhat realistic to be able to maintain muscle mass and slowly peel away fat. I don't think that you always have to lose, meaning that you're not always going to lose muscle mass when you are losing fat. I think that you can maintain some muscle mass as long as you're training hard, training appropriately, using heavy weights, and using strength as kind of a gauge for that as well. So, yeah, that's all I have to say for now. And we'll do more check-ins like this to kind of show you the check-in process and how it kind of works week to week, and maybe just to keep me a little bit more accountable for the check-ins in general. So, Bo Alexander, Adapt Fitness, Dallas, Texas.